The following is a review for critical, analytical, and educational purposes only, and is protected under Article 17 and 107 in the United States Fair Use Code. This video is not an infringement on copyright. Please enjoy the video.
The most surprising thing about the Lego Movie is how easy it is to still be surprised by the work of Phil Lord and Chris Miller. Their debut film was Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, an adaptation of an incredibly simple children's book with hardly any plot or characters. It shouldn't have been good, but the film had surprisingly complex themes and was pretty much the embodiment of visual comedy. Then they did a continuation of the 21 Jump Street TV series, and in a time of unnecessary reboots and remakes, that also had no reason to be good, but it was one of the best comedies of 2012. I even reviewed it in my Year in Film book, so yeah, buy my book. But what about the Lego Movie? In the hands of any other duo, this movie could have been just a dreadful and shallow toy commercial, but what we're left with is an incredibly fun, absurdly smart, and just generally awesome movie that is so wholly committed to its sense of childlike abandon that I can literally recommend it to anyone. The cliche plot of a chosen hero having to save the world has been done to death, but here that trope is turned on its head, and that is the beauty of this film, the unexpected. Not to spoil anything, but the movie takes the audience's preconceived notion of certain thematic elements and upends them in legitimately thought-provoking ways, such as Wildstyle initially just being a token badass heroine, or Batman being dark and broody despite being a childhood icon.
What the heck?
And even the very idea of Lego as a pop culture phenomenon. The voice cast is spot on, and the casting itself is incredibly clever, with Will Ferrell being surprisingly threatening as the movie's villain, but also being really funny, and casting Liam Neeson as a comedic side villain may seem odd, but there's a strangely dramatic and dark scene early on, which shows that even in his vocal performances, Neeson has still got dramatic acting chops. Chris Pratt, Will Arnett, Elizabeth Banks, Morgan Freeman, every voice actor hits it out of the park. Even the side characters are memorable, with Charlie Day as the 80s-something spaceman being the real heart of the movie towards the end, and Jonah Hill's Green Lantern is given a more interesting and fully formed version of the character in 1 minute of screen time, more than Ryan Reynolds was given in 2 hours.
Don't worry, Superman, I'll get you out of there. Don't! Oh my gosh, my hands are stuck. My legs are stuck as well.
I super hate you.
The animation is gorgeous, and the film wholly commits to the Lego aesthetic. Lego figures in real life can have personality, but they're rigid and not very flexible, but here they leap off the screen with enthusiasm and just sheer delight. The film is so energetic. There are a dozen laughs a minute, and sometimes there can be too much going on, even in action scenes. The film is CGI, but it does try to emulate stop motion, so the frame rate and the activity and the focusing during the chase scenes can be a bit overwhelming. But apart from that, there is very little to fault here. The first 15 minutes aren't as funny as the rest of the movie, but those first 15 minutes are still really funny. The music is great, it's incredibly quotable, at times very thought-provoking with powerful social commentary, and there's some genuine emotion in the movie. That ending, oh my god, that ending. The Lego Movie is set to be one of the best movies of 2014, and we are not even halfway through February. I give the Lego Movie 4.5 stars out of 5.
My fellow master builders, hello. Lord business plans to end the world as we know it. There is yet one hope. The special has arisen.
I know what you're thinking. He is the least qualified person to lead us. And you are right.
A house divided against itself would be better than this.
Abraham Lincoln!
Chobi, ta 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 chobi, ta 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 chobi.